Hi, this is Rick Merillat from Positive Progress Counseling and Coaching in Cape Coral. In my daily work with individuals and couples who are struggling with relationship issues, I typically see very common themed behavior which causes my clients to feel very uneasy and in worst case scenarios where they're even questioning their own self-worth. I wanted to go over two of the most common that I see, especially with those folks who are in new committed relationships with a new partner. But this could also go on in committed relationships as well. I also want to be able to give you some practical recommendations on how to handle these situations. The number one behavior that I oftentimes see is called breadcrumbing. And as the name implies, the partner or the person that you're involved with gives you little crumbs of affection and reassurance, and they tell you how great you are and how wonderful you are, almost like love bombing. But then they pull back. They don't respond to your text messages, return your phone calls. They seem to be absent just for a little bit. The other part of it is then they come back in and give you a little morsel and they get you hooked. This can be a very, very addictive pattern for you, and the reason being, well, love is an addiction. It releases a lot of feel good chemicals in our brain, and we want more of it. So we can get hooked into this. This very short, sporadic giving and taketh away, hot, cold behavior. This can leave you feeling very, well, uncertain about the relationship, but also cause you to question yourself. Am I good enough? Are they doing this because of something about me inside? And you're not able to separate your behavior from their behavior, and this is where it becomes problematic. The most important thing is it's based on their terms, they're controlling the relationship and the course of it, and there's no consistency. Of course, you deserve better. So, what you do, you have to be very assertive with your needs and what you're willing to tolerate. And ultimately, if it is not fitting, you have to be able to say, look, this isn't working. I value myself, and this just isn't going to work. And you're able to walk away from it. If they're very unspecific and vague about certain dates or arranging a time, maybe date times and that, or they are not returning your calls, responding to your text messages, and it's not consistent, it seems like they're just not interested. They have one foot in and one foot out. It's important to be able to bring this up very directly to them and say, look, I notice that you're a little ambivalent here. What's going on? I really enjoy your company. However, I need a full commitment from you. I need consistency because consistency leads to the building of trust in a relationship. And if you don't have trust, you don't have a relationship. It's kind of like gasoline in an engine. And if you're always wondering, well, what are they going to do next? You're not good. It's unhealthy. And ultimately, it can be very toxic. The second behavior is very closely related to breadcrumbing, but at a very extreme, and it's entitled ghosting. Ghosting is where a person will take off. It's like they vanished, they disappeared, they never existed. And then they reappear in your life maybe 3 6 months down the road. Hey, how's it going? I've been thinking about you. Meet me at the pool and we'll catch up on old times. So automatically they hook your earlier feelings of excitement of the relationship, all those feel good chemicals start rushing, and then you rush back. You have a great time. Call me tomorrow. They never do, and they ghost you, and the episode continues. And this can be a very, very destructive pattern to unhook from. It's very important to be able to have trust in yourself, liking yourself, and having firm boundaries for what is acceptable and what is not acceptable in a relationship. That way, you don't get pulled and dragged into all of these destructive cycles. Now, if you feel that you might need counseling to be able to help you with some of these issues, I'd be more than happy to do a free 15-minute consult with you. And to get that set up, all you have to do very simply is give me a call, 239-829-5480, or you can send me an instant message right here on Facebook, and I respond pretty quickly. Counseling can help you reclaim yourself. It's not going to change their behavior because ultimately we can never change another's behavior. They're going to do what they're going to do. But we can help you reclaim yourself, and that's what's important. When you do run into somebody who is able to make a consistent connection with you and wants a relationship that's healthy, you're going to be in a better place for it. So reach out today if you feel that you need some additional help. Otherwise, I hope this video was helpful for you.